Hello everyone. So through this session we'll continue with the ninth chapter of your supplementary reader A Pact with the Sun, and that is what happened to the reptiles. Although we are going with the almost with a fast speed as far as your syllabus is concerned, but yes, we'll try that after this chapter, or maybe one more chapter will complete after that, then we'll continue with the revision from the very first chapter. So today in this video we'll do what happened to the reptiles. So students, you all know that what are reptiles actually. Many of the animals, those who used to just crawl on the ground, those are called reptiles. So there is actually a story, a tale is there, folk tale you may say, and yes, they will tell you that where the reptiles of a particular place, name is Pambupati, they all have gone. Suddenly they had disappeared. Where have they gone? So let's start the story. In the beginning only few of the points regarding the story is given there, so that you should actually get a idea of the story. So I am reading those 4 points in front of you. First of all, Pambupati is a peaceful village inhabited by a variety of people. So village name is mentioned there, that is Pambupati, and it is inhabited, means many of variety of people were living there. It was inhabited by variety of people. Further, Prem, the narrator, the person who is telling you the story, the name of the narrator is Prem, flees his village under unfortunate conditions to reach Pambupati by chance. So yes, our narrator will share here his own experience, that why he left his own village in some unfavorable conditions. Definitely he has left, so that you will come to know further when we'll read the story. And one more point is given there, that an old resident of the village Pambupati is there, looks after him and tells him an interesting story. So actually Prem, the narrator of the story, he encountered with an old resident of the village Pambupati, and that old person actually just tells him a story, and which changed the his mental conditions. So how it happens and what he wants to convey through this story, the narrator, so we'll read about the same here. I am reading with the very first paragraph. You may not believe this story, but I can tell you it is true. So Prem is telling us the story, and he is saying that the story is definitely unbelievable, but yes, it's true story. So what he was to say further? Because I have been to Pambupati, a village on the edge of the jungle. It is on a cliff, and the vast forest stretches below like a mossy green carpet. There are many kinds of people in the village, dark, fair, tall, short, and they speak many languages. Some eat meat, some don't. Some pray in a small temple at the edge of the forest. Other prays in a mosque some miles away. So here he is sharing an experience of a village, Pambupati, and where that village was situated at the edge of the jungle only, at the corner of the jungle. And he is saying that it everywhere around the village there was a large stretch of forest and a green patch of grass everywhere. So scenic beauty of that village was beautiful. Further he is telling about the people, what kind of a people were there. Like in India, almost every religion is there, many kinds of people are there, dark people are allowed here, although in other countries the conditions are not same. Somewhere you will face the discriminations because of your color, somewhere because of your religion. So but Pambupati is the village here in which every kind of people were living peacefully. And here at last he is telling that many variety of people were there. So definitely some used to go to the temples, some were Hindu, and some used to go to mosque, some were Muslims. But still there was a kind of peace everywhere because of religion, because of caste and creed. There was not any discrimination in the village. This was all about your first paragraph. Talking about your second paragraph, in second paragraph the narrator is giving an introduction of himself only, he is telling about himself. He is saying, my name is Prem and I live many hundred miles away from Pambupati. So he was not the actually native of the village Pambupati, he was living miles away from the village. But why he came there to Pambupati, you will come to know here in this paragraph only. I had heard about the village, but I would never been there. Then last year something terrible happened and the people of my own village went mad. So yes, first of all he will tell about his own story only. He is saying that I had listened about Pambupati village many a times, but I never went there. But few of the unfavorable conditions were there in his own place, in his own native village. So many of the people were leaving the village of Prem, and Prem himself has also left that. So why it happened, he is telling further. Far, far away in a place they have never ever been to, a temple or mosque had been burnt down and they went mad. Here he is saying that people of my village, they went mad. Why? Because they were continuously fighting over what? Over religious issues. Mosques were there, temples were there in his village, and people were burning those temples and mosques just because they wanted to just settle down their own religion in that particular place. So religious conflicts were continued there in his village. Then further he is saying they started fighting with one another. So definitely religion is there. So definitely the people started fighting. This is the one, you can say one of the most burning topic in the people, amongst the people, that they start fighting over that at any time. Then further he is saying some had to run away in the middle of the night, and at 3 in the morning as I lay in my house half awake to the sounds of hate and violence, and there was a fire. Many houses were burned down in the fire. One of them was mine. So he had a very bitter experience of those religious conflicts. So he is explaining that people of my village, they went mad in their rags. On religious issues they were fighting. They were fighting on Muslims and Hindus. They were burning temples and mosques, and there was violence and violence all around the village. And people were now burning the houses of others also. And here the narrator Prem is saying that one of the houses was mine. Means someone has burnt his house also. Now further he will tell in the next paragraph that how he managed to go out, how he managed to save his life. Yes, here in third one, I managed to grab a few clothes. Grab means he had collected somehow, and a few of his clothes only, some coins and some of the money he had stored somewhere because conditions were very bad in that area, my little Ganesh statue and a small relic of Ganesha, and I ran. So all these things were there along with Prem, and he said that I ran from my village. I left the village that moment only. I ran for a day and a night, resting whenever my legs would not carry me any further. So he was not carrying any vehicle, he was not taking any help of anyone, he was continuously running. He wanted to go away from such place, and he is saying that I was totally tired, I was continuously running, and whenever I felt that my legs are paining, I used to take a bit rest, and then I continuously day and night I was on my legs only. I jumped on to a train, then on a bus, and then on the roof of a train and buses only he was traveling. He is saying that I jumped on a train, first of all, few of the area he has covered like that, and after that he has jumped on a bus roof only, and there he had covered his traveling. Now further, no tickets, never mind, he is saying. Everyone there seemed to be running. Finally, I found myself in Pambupati, and I saw some villagers gathered near a well. I ran to them, and before I could say a thing, I fainted. So see what a hard condition the narrator himself is facing. He is saying that everyone was saving their life in my village. All people were running here and there, and so did I. So did the narrator. So the narrator is saying that I was running here and there. He had managed without any ticket somehow, and then he is saying that finally I reached Pambhupati, the village he is mentioned in his chapter. And when he reached there, he saw that few of the people, they were gathered near a well only. They were talking about some things. He reached to them, and as he reached there, before saying anything, he fainted there because he was so much tired, maybe hungry also, and so in so much mental stress. So as he reached there, he fainted. Further, almost half of the chapter will cover here, so maybe one more paragraph and then rest of the chapter will complete in our next videos. Further, he is saying, when I opened my eyes, I saw an old man with white hair, white beard and shining black eyes bending over me. So he was fainted. But after some time, when he opened his eyes, so what did he notice? That an old man was there who was observing the narrator. He was bending over the narrator, and a brief appearance of that old man is described here by the narrator, that he was having white hair, white beard of course, and shining black eyes, and he was trying to observe the narrator that what happened to him, why he fainted. For the next few days he looked after me, putting food in my mouth and bringing me sweet, cool water from the stream. And because he was not in a good condition health-wise, narrator, so that old man was continuously serving him. He was saying that he was providing food to the narrator also. He was providing water from the stream even. And here he is saying that he is putting everything into my mouth because the narrator was not able to take himself anything. He rubbed my feet gently. He rubbed my feet gently and made the pain go away. So as the narrator had walked that much, that he had covered miles on legs only, so his actually feet were burning, and the old person was giving the treatment, and he was continuously rubbing the feet of the narrator, and it was pain reliever. Neighbors, strangers, everyone came to visit me. And he is saying that strange kind of atmosphere were there, that every neighbors of that old person and the strangers even to whom I don't recognize, they were also coming to me and they were asking about my well-being. So such kind of conditions were there in Pambhupati. So Pambhupati was a peaceful village, that is already mentioned there. What else the narrator will read there, that you will definitely see further. I am just completing your page number 34. Here we are left with the last paragraph. Tell me, grandfather, I said to him one day, I have never seen people like the villagers here. In my village, people fight with those who pray to another god. But here this seems a very strange place. So this all kind of treatment was very new to the narrator. Narrator is saying that in my village, I know that in what condition I had run away from there, and people were continuously fighting over religious issues and they were killing each other, they were burning each other's houses. But here in Pambhupati, the conditions are almost opposite, and I had never seen such sweet people anywhere in my life. So he is just conquering about himself only. And Prem, replied the old man. Now old man is clarifying the things about his village Pambhupati. I will tell you the story of Pambhupati. You can take this story back to your village. Maybe it will heal some of its wounds and dry some of its sores. So here the old man is saying that there is a story related to our village Pambhupati, and definitely that story actually plays a major role, that why this particular place is that much peaceful. And here he is suggesting, the old man is suggesting the narrator, that you should take this story along with you to your village also. Means you should go with this story and you should tell this story to your village people. Maybe it will just cure them somewhere, because they were fighting over no issues actually. These issues should not be there in the society. So you should also follow the moral behind the story. So what was the story, that we'll see in the next video. Whatever I explain it, I hope this much is clear to you people. So I am ending this video here only. Thank you.